What's up folks, Mike here at Welling Watches and welcome to my video. And in today's video we're going to be taking a look at another watch from my personal collection. Now most would probably say that if you have a watch, regardless of how nice it is, that you should wear it and you should use it, and to the most extent I would agree, but this particular watch is one watch that I don't actually wear, but I do enjoy having it in my collection purely from an aesthetic point of view. So this watch doesn't get worn, it is purely in my collection as a watch to be preserved, as a perhaps an inheritance for one of my children, and hopefully they'll take care of it and pass it on to theirs. But the watch is enjoyed every now and again in terms of take it out, have a look at it, and enjoy it in that way, but I wouldn't wear the watch because I like to keep it in absolutely pristine condition. It took a lot of work to get it to where it is now, and I don't particularly want to ruin it by giving it a bang against the door frame or other such things like that. So the watch in question is yet another Seiko, and this Seiko, I don't know if we can zoom in a little bit more there. This is a Seiko with a reference 61196023. There is a 6024 version with the blue dial, but this is the black dial variant, and it's a beautiful watch, beautiful vintage watch that I took a great deal of care to restore to a nice and good condition. So the movement is a 6119 series caliber movement from Seiko, fully automatic, 21 joules, non-hacking, non-manual wind with a day and date complication. And that movement is serviced, and the movement inside, although I'm not going to show it in the video, is absolutely pristine as well and keeps absolutely perfect time. So this is the black dial variant, so it's got the black dial with the white indices. It has the Seiko 5 Sports Water 70 resist 21 joules printed on the dial. The bezel around the outside is a rotating bezel, and it does work, it functions perfectly fine, although it is kind of difficult to move it with gloves on. But as you can see, the bezel rotates there. It's quite common on this model watch and any other models that use in a rotating bezel that the gear and spring that is used to rotate the bezel is missing or disappeared, but fortunately I've got a supply of those, so I was able to restore that feature of this watch. The casing has also been given a good overhaul with a polish and a satin finish as it was originally. So it's got nice polished sides, and you might be able to see around this part of the casing that the circular satin finish has been redone, and this little chrome bezel here as well. So the casing's really nice, including the case back, which is hasn't got really any marks on it at all because they've all been cleaned up. And there's a new gasket in there to keep everything nice and watertight as well. Has a new genuine Seiko bracelet. It might not be the exact bracelet that goes with the watch, but it suits it quite well. And the crystal is actually a specially made crystal. It's 100% Swiss sapphire crystal with a blue anti-reflective coating, and this crystal is specially made by a company, I think they're called Crystal Times, and they're based in the United States. If I find the website, I'll try and include the link in the description, because they produce absolutely brilliant crystals for watches that are now obsolete or hard to find, or you can't find a crystal for, and especially things like Seikos and diver watches that would otherwise go in a scrap bin without new crystals. But this crystal matches it very well, has a very nice colourful blue tint. So it's a beautiful watch. It's one of my favourites, but it's one that I don't wear. And like I said at the beginning of the video, most people will probably argue that a watch should be worn, but in this case I would tend to disagree with the rarity of these kind of watches nowadays and the collectability of them. I just enjoy having a timepiece in my collection so that I can view it and enjoy it whenever I want. If I wanted to wear it, I could, but to be honest, I like it in the condition it is, and I like it to stay that way. And perhaps my children can enjoy it when I'm long gone. So that's very quick overview of another Seiko watch that I own, and hopefully I'll have more videos to upload as and when I get time and chance to show off some of the watches in my collection. I may not have the most prestigious watches in the world, but they're very important to me. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, click like. If you don't like the video, click dislike. If you want to see more videos, click the subscribe button to see more. Until then, take care and have fun.